More than 1,000 mourners are expected to attend the funeral today of former First Lady Barbara Bush. Mrs. Bush died at her home in Houston on Tuesday. She was 92 years old. Former President Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary and former President Barack Obama and his wife Michelle are among those expected. First Lady Melania Trump will be there, but President Trump will not attend. Bianna Golodryga is outside St. Martin's Episcopal Church in Houston, where 1,500 mourners are expected at the funeral. Bianna, good morning.
Anthony, good morning. And this is where those 1,500 mourners will be gathering. And to give you a sense of how beloved the Bushes are in this city, I spent some time with the family pastor this week who said he's been fielding calls for days now from congregants and non-congregants puzzled as to why they weren't invited as well, saying, but we were such good friends with the Bushes. And they weren't wrong. The Bushes seem to be friends with everyone here.
Thousands of Houstonians, some friends, some strangers, lined up Friday to pay their respects to the former First Lady at the church where she and her husband attended services for over 5 decades. Former President George H.W. Bush and daughter Dorothy paused at the casket before thanking well-wishers. It's all been part of a 2-day celebration of life for the beloved matriarch who died Tuesday at age 92. The funeral today will be attended by 4 former presidents, along with First Lady Melania Trump. There will also be some 1,500 invited guests.
Everybody feels like they've lost a friend, a role model, someone of great inspiration.
Bush family pastor Reverend Dr. Russell Levinson Jr. will lead the eulogy.
I don't know how you ask a reverend this, but I'm going to do it. Are you prepared? Are you ready?
I am prepared because I think my task as the priest and pastor to this home and this family is to honor her and give thanks for her remarkable life, to celebrate her faith.
Mrs. Bush impacted people in unexpected ways, says Quentin Richardson.
There was a statement that she made about teach a person to read and you unlock their life to unknown possibilities. And that stuck with me.
Richardson is one of 17 Houston barbers that partnered with the Barbara Bush Literacy Program that supplied all the books for these small libraries in their shops.
Her spirit and her efforts and the fruits of her work are being still enjoyed today.
If people will read to their children 15 minutes or more every day, it would be a complete game changer.
2 years ago, Houston Texans linebacker J.J. Watt teamed up with Mrs. Bush in this PSA to help tackle illiteracy. Watt says he built a friendship with Mrs. Bush, which he believes inspired his charitable work to help the victims of Hurricane Harvey.
I'm thankful for the fact that she showed me what it's like to be a light for other people. Obviously, throughout her entire life, she campaigned for literacy, but also just she was about service of others.
And throughout their lives, the Bushes have raised more than $1 billion for charities like cancer charities and literacy charities as well. The president and his wife did a lot of planning for today's service. She, in fact, picked the eulogists, which will include Jeb Bush and family biographer John Meacham. Following the service, the procession will be driven about an hour and a half north of here to College Station, where Barbara Bush will be laid to rest next to her beloved daughter, Robin, who died from leukemia at the age of 3. Dana?
Bianna Golodryga in Houston. Bianna, thank you.
She was such a spirited woman. I love those pictures, particularly a picture of her in shoulder pads. I mean,
know. I told you on Twitter, I loved seeing a picture of her detail standing by her
Secret
coffin.
Service detail, yes.
And being there no matter what.
No matter what,
yeah.
Tells you their commitment.